Okay, so reassurance. That's what I was lacking for so long. Reassurance. Somebody telling me that yes, things are going to work out, or even in the negative too. No, things are not going to work out. The clarity. That's what I was lacking for the longest time in my past life there. Uh, Everything that happened in my past, whether good or bad, I had very little reassurance. Okay. And that left so many things up in the air. It almost like triggered the whole idea of overthinking things to the point where it becomes like a health hazard, right? Because your imagination can run wild when you're not given any clarity about certain things. Now, personally, now I understand this, but in the past I didn't. So when it came to having a confrontation with somebody, or it came to something developing that was negative, or it came to words left unspoken, because I'm an empath, I could read the energies. When somebody's actions and words don't line up with the energy, it leaves things unclear, right? And you can only assume so much, but until somebody tells you the truth, you get your clarity. So I was lacking a lot of that reassurance. And the reason I'm talking about this now is because I was just with a person I was texting. I still have the tendency to overanalyze and try to explain myself, or almost like reassure myself, right? And I do this with lots of people, and it's something I gotta work on myself, right? But the shadow work side of it is realizing that reassurance is valuable. Calypso wants out. Just give me a second. Okay. Anyways, so yeah, the reassurance, when you feel a certain way, and or you don't know how another person feels, and so you're constantly trying to scramble to think like, oh, like, do I have to say something, or maybe like make sure everything's okay, everything's good and stuff. And that ties into the whole trying to control the narrative, in the sense that you want to make sure that the path in front of you is clear, it's going to be good, everything's good, relationship with somebody, or where you stand and all that stuff. You want to make sure things are clear. But I never, unfortunately, I don't know if this is a trend with the generations that go down. It's just like they were expected just to do certain things or feel a certain way or whatever, but the reassurance was not typically there. Like, yes, things are going to work out. And so let's say you have two parents that are completely unsure of what's going to happen, okay? Now, regardless of whether or not they feel that way, if their child around them is picking up on this energy, it's going to have an impact on them, especially when things are not discussed or explained, or if things are not clarified. Because children are very smart. They pick up on energies, even if you tell them stuff or not, they'll know. But the problem is, because of the lack of communication, their minds are going to go wild, right? Their brain will come up with whatever it is that they need for their own clarity, because it's not given to them. And some children are very smart. They can pick up on that, and they're very accurate too. But it doesn't help any, because they're not given the actual not validation, what do you call it, the confirmation to say, yes, this is what is developing, this is what's happening. Yes, we're unsure about the situation right now, but things will get better. Or no, things are not working out right now, and things may get a little rocky, or this is why mommy or dad's feeling this way, so just know that this is not you and everything's going to be okay. Right? That reassurance, I don't know if it was given to the previous generation or ones before that. I don't think so. Not very much, anyways. And so that lack of clarity, that lack of communication can cause an amazing amount of issues, not just with the child itself, but just with the relationship in general and the overall energies that are present. And it can lead to a lot of problems too. So I just wanted to state this real quick. This is like 9 minutes already. Keep burping. There's this amazing syrup that I mix with orange juice, and it's like got like flowers and herbs and stuff like that. It tastes, it's not a Shirley Temple, but it tastes really, really good. Grenadine. It's not grenadine, but it's amazing. Anyway, so yeah, if you get the opportunity, either with your own kids or with people that are close to you, to give some clarity or reassurance to them. And it's very simple, right? You don't have to deny that, especially when you get compelled to try to explain something, but then you just choose not to. That clarity is essential for any kind of a relationship. And not everybody's willing to go diving deep into their own blue, emotionally wise, but still expressing that gives some clarity to another person, right? So just something to think about. Not telling anybody what to do, and have yourself a good day, okay?